Good morning from New York City. Welcome to my little vlog. I hate vlogging. You're not gonna get too much vlogs from me, but excuse the noises of New York. You hear the buses, you hear the jackhammers, you hear the taxis. It's actually drizzling right now. I just made an order for Italian food to go, and I just want to tell you, in case I forget when I'm doing my video, how much of a struggle this was. Okay, so I just want to have a video full of lots of red sauce, lots of cheese, lots of, it looks red and appetizing, lots of red. I don't want no brown and green. And when you go to these Italian websites, this might be too loud, let me close this window. When you go to these Italian websites to see the menu, they have no photos, and this is what it says. Carregesi con squasiolis e nocine. Linguini alla bongalinghi. Goncinala alla sonoritas. Alla papa alla campolicum. Penne alla granito. Fala como racinacito. And I'm like, bitch, motherfucking hito. I don't even know what's going on. So what I did was, I called up, okay. I'm an impatient bitch, and I'm actually really hungry, even though I just woke up. Excuse the water weight. See the puff? It's just water weight. And welcome to my New York City apartment, by the way. Yes, it's very cute. It's a little cubicle. There's the front door. This is the whole studio. That's it. There's the kitchen. There's my light. There's a couch. The bed's right there. Pulls down. It's very tiny, but it's cute. I'm in a good location. I have a beautiful view of the city. Amazing view of the city. I would show you, but I want creepers figuring out where I am. I'll show you when I leave. Okay, so keep watching till the end of my New York City series, which will be until Sunday. Anyways, so what I did was, I'm like, I don't even know where to begin. You do Italian food near me, or best Italian food, and you get a million different things and all these different opinions, and you go onto these websites that are like, best Italian food, New York reviews, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, and everyone has different opinions. They say this is good, they say this is bad, this is expensive, then you look online, it's like, $30 for a pizza, what? You know, like, it's just so confusing. There's too much information. So I'm like, what do the foodies do? I'm a foodie, but like a junk foodie. I need to stop doing this as if I'm pulling up a brawl. Let's just let it hang low. Hang low. So let me put this down. What? That was some kind of music. Hopefully that's not copyright. Oh my god. Look at my water. I put it here, which is a speaker apparently. Oh my god. So I'm like, what do the foodies do? The foodies, they go to Instagram, and so I'm like, hashtag Italian food NYC. And I get a million different things. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. So then I thought, what's near me that's fast? See, I don't want one of those fancy sit-down restaurants where you get like a little pea and it's $50 and it's, you know, bow tie attire, and I don't even know how to sort through those things. I just want something fast, big servings, filling, kind of cheap, but good. Well, cheap for New York standards, and with a lot of red sauce, lots of color. Like, I don't even know where to start. Let me make sure this is, order has been accepted. Yeah, I did Postmates. So, I'm like, oh, let me just look on Postmates, even though I hate Postmates. I actually should have looked on DoorDash. I really like DoorDash a lot more. Their customer service is better. It's just easier to use. And Postmates, they jack up the prices a lot. Like, I'm on their website now, like, I just ordered a bunch of things, like, everything was like $25, but you go to the website, and it's like $18, or like $16. I'm like, why am I paying $25? Plus the delivery fee, plus the tip. I mean, I'm spending double, but it's the cost to have it brought to you. But it's like, if I call the restaurant and have them deliver, they're not gonna jack up the prices. I'm just gonna pay them a tip, you know, $10 or something, which would still be cheaper than this. But this is the convenience of being able to watch it come through the map. Here we go. I don't know, but I am on vacation kind of, so I'm like, whatever. I hate Postmates. I always want to get my own food. I would actually take the subway, take a cab, and go get it myself. You're like, why don't you just do that? But it's raining, and carrying food in the rain does not sound like fun. Oh my god, did it just stop raining? It actually just stopped raining. Oh no, it's still sprinkling, I can see. Very light drizzle. Shoot. I could have gone. I'm so indecisive too, especially first thing in the morning. I don't even know what to do with my life. So I'm like, I go on Postmates, fastest and nearest to me, and a few different things pop up, and I just pick the top two, which are like, you know, I could probably walk there in 20 minutes or something. And then I go to their websites and I compare the top two. Their menus, Yelp's menus, Instagram. They both have really bad Instagrams. I'm like, oh. But I just really want something very pesto-y, even though tomato sauce always gives me heartburn, but oh well. I want something very pesto-y. So I'm like, I don't understand these big words. So I called the restaurant on the phone. And, you know, it's a guy with an Italian accent, and I'm like, hi, I'm hoping you can help me. I'd like to do an order for takeout, and I'm looking for menu items that are very saucy. Lots of tomato sauce, and it's really hard for me to tell online. And then he's like, oh, tomato sauce, you need a kambalampi. And I'm like, yes. He's like, you found it? I'm like, I'm looking at the menu. What is it again? Kambalampi. And I'm like, can you spell that? He's like, Kambalampi, you see it? You see it? I'm like, yes, I see it. And I hang up. I'm like, Kambalampi. Oompa Loompa, I don't even know. So, I just had to Google every single menu item to see what it freaking looks like. But I got $150 worth of Italian food, okay? Oh my gosh. And I also have the leftover pizza from last night, which I didn't touch, the white pizza. So that's gonna join me today for my video. And I'm really excited. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's just like a little struggle, and it's raining, and it's really me. I'm indecisive, and I should just be walking around, and I would be if it wasn't raining. It's barely sprinkling. Watch, by the time I get my food, it is raining. See, I'm looking up against that black building. But I brought my my beautiful, nice dress clothes and dress shoes. There's my pizza from yesterday. This is where I've kind of just like put all my stuff out. Book bags. Apartment tour. Dun 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 dun. So, anyways, I really don't know what else to say other than good morning from New York City. Your order is being prepared. Estimated delivery 12:30. It's now 12:03. That's not bad. That's fast. I've waited an hour and a half for some damn Postmates from McDonald's, and I remember when I was living in Florida, I'm like, you know, there's McDonald's a couple blocks away, but I don't feel like going out, and I'll pay a little bit extra because I don't feel like going out, and Orland's busy. And the McDonald's that is, you know, connected to the Postmates is one that's like 50 miles away, and it took an app. I'm like, why did they... I know, I need to stop complaining. This is such first world white person problems. I know, I've lived in Colombia. I know, I've lived in Thailand. I know. This is very privileged problems, but still a little problem. No matter how privileged you are, you still have problems. So, and I'm very excited. If it was a better day, I'd be out walking. I'd be on the subway. If it stops raining, it's supposed to stop raining. So I can't wait to go out. So today is my second day in New York. Yesterday I arrived to Manhattan. You guys saw my pizza video. And I told you all about the experience, and I'm so excited to like get out and do something, but it's 12. I'm kind of just up and about. I'm awake now. I slept a long time. I went to bed at like 1, and what time did I get up? 10:30. So that's a good 9 hours. And then I finally got out of bed at 11. And it's taken me an hour to decide what I want to eat. Wow, hour wasted, but that's okay. We're gonna get the food, we're gonna eat the food, we're gonna film the food. The upload speed here in this apartment is really, really slow. Oh, let me check my Airbnb. Let's see what she said. Because I messaged her if she could increase the speed. Because it's New York City, I mean, what? I had faster speeds in Thailand. It happens though, it happens. She says, yes, I'll call them after I take the dog out. This morning I'm on the West Coast and I had to sleep in weirdly jet lagged time frame for the time difference. I'm gonna say, okay, think. Let me write this down as I type. Okay, thank you. Send. Here are my rolls, bitch. Oh, we're gonna fill this tummy up with some delicious Italian food. And I'm so excited, seriously, I'm very, very excited. And I'm waiting for the rain to stop, and I'm gonna take you out. It feels like it's gonna stop. It's like such light sprinkle, but if you're walking enough time, I mean, I do have an umbrella, but I don't know how much food this is. Can I carry an umbrella and the food? Then I can take a taxi cab, but the point of going out is to walk around, lose this belly, or at least trim it down. I don't wanna lose it. I'd rather lose this, okay? This gotta go. Oh gosh, I'm trying to be sitting. Oh, look what came with me to the ride. Ranch. So this is from Pennsylvania. I left it in my book bag. This is from Wendy's. Oh my gosh, ranch came with me for the ride. It's all the way from Philadelphia. Mwah. So we're gonna add that to the Italian food? You're gonna hate me. So anyways, rise and shine. I can't wait to see you guys in the video. I'll let you know when it arrives. And yeah, bye. Oh, I was like, is there something in my teeth? I'm like, did I have something in my teeth this whole time? You know that moment when you finally realize there's something in your teeth and you're like, oh. You guys, I really want Invisalign. Like, these parts are crooked. If I turn far enough, which don't look at the double chin, but you can see through his teeth. It's so crookedy. Watch. These are fine. But the whole thing is, like, my middle of my face, the teeth are shifted. And I have a, an overbite and whatever. And also with this tooth being lost back there, the hashtag vegan days, all the teeth are now sliding down. I did not want to get an implant. Obviously, I couldn't afford it back then, but just the thought, the pain, the surgery, oh, and having something foreign in my body, I just can't. I can't. So with the Invisalign people, I have to see a different dentist because the one in Pennsylvania was, she literally came, she came in, she went, tap, 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 you need Invisalign, and walked away. Didn't even talk to me. The hygienist was great, but anyways. The hygienist explained to me that once you get Invisalign, it moves all your teeth to like the best position for your mouth, and then you have a retainer that you wear for the rest of your life to keep those teeth in place. I'm like, oh, that would be a solution then to keeping these teeth from shifting down to that hole without having to get an implant, and I would have all my teeth straight. And she's like, that might be an option. You have to ask the dentist. The dentist didn't care like talking to me, so I'm not giving her my money. So I had to find, also it was $5,000, and I talked to someone, and they said it was like $3,500. I'm like, I'm not spending another $1,000 or $2,000 for the same thing. So. Oh God. It's so funny, people don't like when I talk about money, but then some people love it because they're like, you're actually relatable, unlike a lot of YouTubers who are just so rich. Here's the thing, when I get rich, if I get rich, if my views stay high, especially on this channel, if or when I get rich, I'm probably still, I've been, you know, poor, but very aware, okay, the value of a dollar, how far a dollar can stretch. I've lived in 5 different third world countries, and I've been on food stamps, and I've literally been living with my parents. So it's like, I know how to save and be aware. I don't know, I feel like most people in this world are aware and trying to, they don't want to just throw their money away. So, I don't know, does that annoy you when I talk about it, or is it relatable? I'm not trying to be any certain way, I'm just being myself. I like to save money. To an extent, like, for example, this Airbnb, I could have gotten a room in someone's house, but I've gotten to a point where it's like, I'm a YouTuber, I don't want them taking my stuff, or if they recognize me. I really need my own private place. And I'm like, oh, I could be in Queens, a little bit cheaper, but, you know, that $30, $40 cheaper a night, is it worth it being that far away? I have to sit on the subway for an hour. You know, you have to weigh in your options. To me, being near the food I want to be is a little more convenient, and it makes more sense because I'd be spending way more money to travel with food, and then it's cold, so my job revolves around eating. Lucky me. Oh, your order is being picked up. Oh my God, I am so excited. So I have to get going. Bye. Hi, welcome to the beginning of my mukbang show. So I have something to say. This is how my food was delivered to me. All right, all the food's on one side. It leaked all over the bag, smashed, as you can see. This top flew off. It was folded. It's still very hot though, like, thank God for aluminum. Metal keeps things very warm. Like, it's still steaming. It's, ouch, it's very hot. Here's everything. I can't even put it on the table, but they're all smashed. So when I went to pick up my, ooh, that's buttery. When I went to pick up my food from downstairs, I met the guy downstairs. He was on a bicycle, and he was pulling my food out of his book bag. I got a salad, that's nice. You know, I don't believe in salads. Maybe we'll roast it. No, I'm joking, then I can absorb it. Ooh, we got some olive oil, some kind of salad dressing, and some Parmesan cheese. That's nice, it came with bread too. You'd think for $150. Okay, so yeah, the man started pulling the things out of his book bag, and I'm like, this is a lot of money, and like, that's just, how did Postmates allow that? Like, there's sauce all over my bag. Like, I paid for extra sauce, and a lot of the sauce came out. See how the lids popped open? It just went deep. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't know. I'm just like, that doesn't make me feel very nice. I'm not gonna lie. So here's all my food. Hopefully it's really good. You know what I just noticed right away? I can tell that this is fresh made. Look how, you can tell by looking at it. Look at those noodles. You know, you make the dough, you knead the dough, you put it through a pasta maker, and the Koreans do that. Chinese people love fresh wheat noodles too. Italians as well. Oh, look at the cheese coming out. Ooh, I wanna keep it warm. So I'm gonna get everything set up. So I took photos. Should I complain? And here's why. You're thinking like, why would you not? The guy, I can't tell if he was foreign and he had like, he didn't know enough English, or he had like a slight issue. You know what I mean? Like I could tell by the way he was talking and moving, and maybe he had a speech, just stuttering problem. Maybe there was nothing wrong mentally. It was just, you know, he couldn't speak. I don't know. But I don't want to get someone like that in trouble. But at the same time, it's like, someone like that should get a different type of job. I don't know. I just, look at me over here, so privileged being able to eat for a living. But still, whether it's me, whether it's you, whether it's a millionaire or someone who worked really hard and this is their one splurge day of the month, $150, they do not want to get food that is leaking, smashed, just not taken with care. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, I might complain. Orlin says, tell Postmates. I just asked him, I'm like, what should I do? Because I really don't want to, if he had a problem, you know, maybe this is the only job he could get. I don't know. They should be aware, because the people who receive the, I don't know. See, I'm a nice person. I really don't want to get him. Okay, let me get everything set up while it's still hot. I'm also going to get my pizza from yesterday. And we're going to begin the show. And I also have a little surprise for you. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bam! Hey, this looks really, really good. Oh my god. So, we have, let me show you. We have this ravioli, which is the, did that fall? Did that just go, okay. Only me, only I would be doing something like, oh my god. So this is the marinara ravioli. This one is the cheesy ravioli. Oh, look at that. Oh, this looks so good. That's cheese. We love cheese. We have to sing our cheese song. This here is the pasta with, oh, this is the chicken parmesan. Oh, it's a lot of spaghetti. And this here is spaghetti and meatballs. I've never done a classic spaghetti and meatballs. Can you believe it? Never. I'm gonna prop this up so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. And I have my salad and I have my fettuccine alfredo. Oh my god. So let's begin. Before I do my first bite, well, first let me do my first bite and then I'll tell you guys. Here we go. Cheers to my first time having Italian food in New York City. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Make sure you check out yesterday's video. Bam! There it is. Nick, edit in the thumbnail. Yesterday I had New York traditional pizza, original traditional. And I had 4 different kinds. Check it out after this video. And you get to see a little bit of downtown Little Italy. Alright, here we go. Let's have another bite. This is so heart attacky. Why is that so good? This is the best fettuccine alfredo I have ever had. Follow my Instagram at Nikocado Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back. Yes, I'm like, where are my napkins? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm like really happy right now. And ooh, we got some bread. Let's dip the bread into the sauce. This is a cheese sauce, and then this here's a marinara. Let's just put them all together. Ooh. That's New York City outside my window. Oh my god. Mmm. 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 Cheers! Oh, I forgot to show you. Cheers. Coldest water bottle. If you want one, click the link down below. It's gonna be right here. You can't really see it, but you know it's here. I told you. I'll be drinking out of it. Okay, Let's try my spaghetti meatballs. I've never had spaghetti meatballs on my channel, ever. Ever. People are like, Nick, you never do spaghetti meatballs. I'm like, I know. Well, here we go. Oh my God. These are hand-pulled or handmade noodles. Not pulled, that's an Asian thing. Handmade. That's what the restaurant said. And I can tell by looking at it, this was not like, you know, dried. This was like they put it through the wheat. They made the dough, they put it through the pasta maker. Oh my God. Oh, my legs are up. I am feeling this. Oh, let's try a meatball. I'm so glad I researched this place. I don't know what to think right now. I don't know what to think right now. Wow, I'm gonna cry. This is the best spaghetti I have ever had. Why is this sauce so good? By the way, it had 4.9 stars. And it wasn't super expensive. I mean, yeah, 20 bucks per thing. Like this is 20, that's 20. Fettuccine, that was the best fettuccine ever. Oh my God. Oh my God. This was a good choice. This tastes like, you know, I'm paying $100 per plate, like those fancy restaurants. The fanciest restaurant I've ever been to was Catch in Los Angeles, or Beverly Hills, I mean, ooh. Oh my God. All right, so I have a story for you. Yesterday, I had a tarot reader come over to this place. And he did a tarot reading card for me. Now, I don't know if he's going to watch this video. He knows I'm a YouTuber. He has a YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure. And he came over and did my reading. Oh my God! I wish my husband was here. Oh! Oh my God, let's try this one. Oh. I wish my husband was here to taste this with me. Yo, I can't handle. I cannot handle this. This is too good. I'm gonna cry. You think I haven't eaten for years? You guys, this is so good. Let's try this now. Oh my God. So yeah, I had a tarot reader come over yesterday. This is good. Oh, the chicken parmesan's here. Where's my knife? Here we go. Plastic knife. Excuse me while I cut this. He came over. I'm gonna tell you how this happened. So, there are some different websites and apps and places for chubby gay men to be friends, get to know each other, hang out, go to pool parties, go to clubs, go to the beach. I wouldn't say it's the gainer community, but kind of, it's in there. And I'm on, you know, a few different sites just to make friends. And don't worry, Orland knows this is not cheating. Nothing weird happened. Well, people, you know, they recognize him. They're like, oh my God, Nikocado, Avocado. And this was literally a fan. I am so stupid. I invited a fan over to my place last night to do a card reading for me. Because I've always wanted to have my tarot reading. Tarot read. Tarot something. Okay, here we go. And the weirdest things happened. Now, if he's watching this video, hi, I'm not gonna expose you. I'm not gonna say your name. I'm not here. I'm like blushing because it. And don't expose me, even though I already tell everyone that the package is big. You don't need to tell. Well, you can confirm. Go ahead, make your video. Yeah. So we did like a naked tarot reading. I'm in New York. This is fun. Might as well live big, go home, die young. I don't know. No sex, no oral, nothing. No. Just like cuddling and doing the reading. And he was a fan. That's the funny thing. And before he came over, he's like, "I'm gonna need, $20 because this is what I do for a living. This is my service." So I'm thinking like, okay. Plus he's traveling here. He had to take the train. Can't believe I'm telling you guys this on camera. This was going to be something I keep to myself, but I tell you everything. This is why people like me and hate me. I tell you everything about my life. Oh my God. Let's have some salad. I don't want this salad, but I need this salad. All this, we need some fiber. Okay, so met him on like one of these websites, right, for chubby gay guys. You know, because there's other apps and stuff. Everyone knows Grindr, but I'm not really appreciated on Grindr with these roles. I want to be appreciated. Now, yes, I'm eating this by itself because that looks really good. This is already so oily. I don't need to add more. This is all pure oil, fat, lard. I just want some plain green grass. So this is what happened. He told me you have to pay me $20 or something. I'm like, okay, it's for the experience. And plus he's traveling here, train ticket. I would otherwise have to go see someone. Uber, whatever. So I'm like, it's $20. I'm thinking like, wow, he stood his ground from the get-go, like, you have to pay me. I'm like, okay. I meet him at the corner of blank and blank street, which I'm not gonna tell you. And he told me like, this is my arrival time. He's like, okay, I'm here. So I walk outside, I go see him because it's like right down the corner. A million subways everywhere. And they're waiting and waiting. He told me what he's wearing. Like, where is he? Where is he? It's like 9:30 at night. I'm like, oh my God, did I get set up? I'm like, well, at least I can like have a good story time now, cry how I got set up in New York. But I literally stood there for a good 5 to 10 minutes, just like going from corner to corner at the intersection, like, where is he? And I have my phone out so I can like check our messages. I didn't give him my number or anything, but oh, sorry about the noise. This is so good. And so I'm just like, wow, I literally got set up. I'm waiting. There's all these people walking by. Hope no one recognizes me. Like, oh gosh, what are you doing? Wait on this corner. I'm like, wait for my naked tarot reading. How about you? How are you, little sloth? And so I start to turn around. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna walk back to the apartment because he's not here. Well, this is the best mukbang I've ever done. That's not how you're supposed to eat spaghetti. I'm really messy. This is so good. I have never had food taste so good. What do they put in here besides oil? I know it's just oil. That's why this is so good. This is all oil. That's how you're supposed to eat spaghetti. So I'm waiting. turn around and start walking home. So I didn't hear my name, because he knows my name. He's a fan. I'm so stupid. He could have had like a hidden camera. He could have like put me at gunpoint saying, give me your money. He could have made a spectacle for clout. I'm so stupid, but I don't know. Life is about taking risks, and I thought it was interesting. And no one else was talking to me. I'm too fat. And he likes the fat, so I'm like, okay, good. Because he's chubby too. So I turned around. I didn't hear my name, but something told me to turn around. So I turned around and looked back just to make sure. And then I see him waving, like running toward me. I'm thinking like, oh, there he is. So I walk back to the corner. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. I think we shake. No, we hug. Excuse me. I'm like, nice to meet you. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting you. I'm like, yes, this is really me. And he said I look thinner in person. I'm like, oh. Well, most people don't see me in person, so I wish it was the other way around. I wish I looked thinner on camera than I do in person, because no one sees me in person. What's the point? I want you guys to think I'm skinny. Hear the sirens? There's always sirens. People getting in trouble here. Oh, I didn't try this. Oh, this noodle looks different. Oh, this is linguine. This is linguine. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Let's make this plate. Ah! As it falls. So then we walk back to the place. I'm like a little nervous, so I'm like, can't put the keys in to get inside. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, it's this one, I can tell. He kept saying he's psychic, because like, I'm psychic, I know. I'm like, okay. Oop. Making a mess like usual. I have to go see a Broadway show. I really do. I'm running out of time. But we have to eat first. Let's go back to this. So, we come up to my place. Get out of the elevator, come on over. And immediately he pulls out his bag and he has a candle. He has like a wand. He has a deck of cards. He's wearing like these, kind of like what I'm wearing actually. This Orla gave it to me for protection from evil people. A long time ago. Oh my God. That is so good. I feel like I'll be clogged for days if I don't have some of this too. Oh my God. So, they should have given me more than one. Think of all the entrees I got. Shoot. Yeah. If this was for 4 people and only one person got a salad, that's not fair. I'm telling you, I think the guy, I also paid for extra sauce, and I'm looking at these and they don't look extra saucy. They look like the right amount of sauce. Which is maybe better. I've made up in my head, I'm going to report him to Postmates. Be like, it just didn't seem right. Handling the food. I mean, he wasn't late. Poor guy was on a bike. I just feel bad for him. That's why I don't feel like reporting him. But then someone else is going to, like, be disappointed when they get their food all smashed. Oh. On a bike. In a book bag, upside down and all around. Anyways, so we actually sit down right here. There's nowhere else to go. There's a studio. And these lights are dimmable. So it can be really bright or like really dim or anywhere in between. So I dim them all the way to like set the mood. The windows are open, the curtains are open. We can see the whole city, lots of lights. It's a beautiful, beautiful view. Like, I feel like with a view like this, it's so New York, like, you're gonna pay a lot more. This was cheaper than a hotel. And you get so much more. I don't know, I love Airbnbs. So we're sitting down right here. He puts on a candle. And then we take our clothes off. And I'm sitting across from him on the floor in Indian style. He's here on the couch. And I don't care. I'm proud of it. And he's fat too, so I don't care. I'm like, oh, I'm too fat. It's like, oh, you're chubby too? Alright, let's be chubby together. And no, I didn't have any alcohol. I wasn't like intoxicated. I was ready to get my tarot reading. Well, I'm sitting across, right? And he's like, what did he say? He's like shuffling the deck. He's like, ancestors, protectors. What was the other one? Ancestors, protectors, guardians, come through. Ancestors, protectors, guardians, come through. And I've been watching Aphrodite a little bit, the tarot reading. I'm like, I kind of want that to be happening to me, but I kind of don't because it's kind of scary. And I've talked to 2 or 3, well, I might say or 3. I've talked to 2 people, I'm not going to say their names, who that person's done reading. No, 3 people! 3 people! Because I'm friends with them, and they told me in person, or on the phone, and they were like, yeah, love, what he said wasn't true, so it's, who knows, it's not exact science, it's probably all about interpretation, or whatever, it's not always 100% true, but people do take it 100% true, and they can be dangerous if they take it 100% true, because these are just like little ideas, and people like roast people on fire because of someone's ideas. It's just weird, but he's shuffling the cards, and the first card he pulls out, he said, is fortune. I'm like, oh, okay. And I don't remember all the orders of the cards. There's lots of different characters on the cards, which are supposed to symbolize or represent different things about life. And he keeps pulling them out one by one and starting to tell me what they mean and how it applies to my life. He went on saying you had this goal, you had this desire, you're trying to get it, you're so close, but your mother's in the way, And I'm thinking like, I don't even know what goal I need that my mom's in the way of. And then he's like, oh, but you're very lucky. He pulls out another, he's like, I knew it. You're just so blessed. Everything always happens good for you. And I'm thinking like, no, I got deported, I got divorced, I got separated, I got sent across the seas, I got attacked by a sloth, I've had to make 3 freaking channels because I don't get paid. Like, yes, I mean, there's some great things in my life. You know, finding Orlin, I always say, is one of the best things that ever happened to me, but it's not like everything good happens to me. He kept saying that, like, oh, you're so blessed, oh, you have so many good spirits, oh. And it almost felt like he was telling me what I want to hear, but then the cards kind of say, but I was wondering, like, all the cards probably can imply something good. You know, let's have another meatball. Let's cut this up, though. This is a big meatball. That's what it looks like, and I don't want to drop it. I dropped it! Right on the plate, though. And if you don't believe me, here it is. Oh, my God. So, the whole thing lasted about 20, 25, 30 minutes. And he just kept going about this, and he's like, guardians and angels, and come through, guardians and angels and caregiver, or guardians, give me something exact. And he kept saying, and I never said a word. I was just sitting across from him, just silent. I wasn't nodding, I was kind of listening, and he said, you know, you can nod if you want, you have to tell me, but that would be helpful if you nod. And I thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, because you want to know that you're doing it, okay. And then I told him, I'm like, honestly, I don't know what any of this means. I can't think of what you're talking about. It really doesn't make sense to me. And I didn't want to tell you, but I thought maybe it'll come later. He's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm just not feeling it today. This might be a bad day for me. He's like, but he did say in the tarot reading, like, I'm getting these feelings, I'm getting these visions. And I'm like, well, if you say you're getting the visions, then why are you now telling me, now that I tell you that they're not true, oh, well, it's just a bad day, I'm having a hard time. But before, if I didn't tell you that, you were telling me, like, oh, I have all these, he's like, I keep seeing, this is, oh, yes, this is, oh, yeah. I love a good meatball. Ooh. Oh, that's good. This is like the best mukbang I've ever done. So then he keeps going, and then all of a sudden, so it's not this table. I actually moved this table. This was the desk over there. There's a coffee table, which I ate on yesterday, in yesterday's video, you guys saw. So I have to sit on the floor. Well, the coffee table, if you press it, it's like a little latch. You know, like like a cabinet. You click it, you kind of press it, and it bounces back. And then when you close it, you press it. To open it, you have to push it in, and it bounces. It, like a click, click. With a table, you kind of press down slightly, click, and then it pops up like this. And underneath is storage. Well, he must have banged the table or put the card down, but the whole thing went. And I screamed. I'm like, ah! Oh my gosh. Man, and I mean, because I was like not, you know, big or anything, and if I was, because I was small, so I must have gotten smaller because I was scared. I'm like, and then he was like, you could tell he was nervous, and there was a candle there, and the candle went up. I'm like, Jesus, if this place catches on fire from this damn tarot reading, I'm not gonna know what to do. So I'm like, let me take that candle, okay? We're gonna put it on over here, because the table's divided in half. So half, you press it, half of it comes up, you press the other side comes up. So I put it on my side, because I'm not pressing it, and so anyway, he keeps going with the cards, and he's reaching so far, he's really trying to like make it sense to me, but it's so vague and ambiguous, and nebulous, I mean, not ambiguous, I mean nebulous. It's just grasping, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, oh, and like literally, I think 5 minutes in, I was just like, oh God, this is not. And then he said, after 25 minutes of telling me, like, oh, fortune, oh, this is something you're reaching for in a goal, but something's blocking it, you have to let it go. And I'm thinking, like, I'm not letting anything go other than my waistline. You know, like, there's no problems in my life right now. I'm actually really happy with everything that, you know, I have this channel. I'm happily in love. I am traveling. I can't talk. Happily in love. I am traveling. Oh, this shut off and I didn't even notice. I'm so sorry. I was just saying, like, you know, he was reaching, like, oh, you're having this, someone's in your way, and blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, like, oh my God, no. Everything in my life is good. I'm thinking, like, this is so, it doesn't make sense to me. And I told him, like, toward the end, I'm like, listen, and then he said, okay, I'm going to stop it right here. You know what? I'm going to stop before I get it even worse. He takes all the cards, puts them back in his bag. He's like, you know what? It's just a bad day. I'm like, okay. Yeah, well, it's okay. So I thought to myself, I'm like, well, hopefully I don't have to pay for that. That was really bad. He even told me that it was bad. He's like, yeah, this is not good. I'm like, so I didn't mention payment. I didn't do anything like that. And then, but he was pretty cute, you know. I mean, the lights were dim, but I saw, I'm joking. He was cute. He was very cute. Especially the photos he sent me. I was like, ooh. So he's like, do you just want to cuddle? And I said, yes, but just cuddle. Or touch or whatever. But I'm like, no sex, no oral, nothing, no. Even though Orlin would like it or he wouldn't care, and I really don't know. It was just nice to, because I'm lonely. I'm so lonely. I'm all by myself. I'm in this place. I'm really excited. I want to feel like physical touch and love. I want to be hugged, you know. I wasn't hugged enough as a child. So then we go over to the bed. We don't have clothes on. And then we just lay down and cuddle. Oh, no, he told me to. Okay, this is really funny. Let me take another bite first. Ah, that is so good. That is really good. I'm getting the phlegm. This is a lot of dairy. Whew. So, he was very hairy. I like a nice hairy man. So we're laying there, whatever. Oh, yeah, so he told me that he doesn't, gosh, I don't want to get demonetized. Let me just say, shoot out. You know what I mean? Like, he keeps it on the inside. There's some people, oh, I can use this word probably. I've heard of this, especially with some vegans. It's called no fap. Like, you don't please yourself because you believe or you feel, I've never tried it. I could never try it. I feel like 5 times a day for me to shoot. Ah. There's no way. I can't even go a whole day. I feel like, rah! And I told him that too because he's like, oh yeah, I haven't for like a couple months. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, my chakras and my energy, I'm holding it in. All that energy from down there flows up to here, and then I'm very good in my brain. I'm thinking like, well, you didn't tell me my tarots very well, so I didn't tell him that. He was cute. I really didn't want to make him feel bad. The tarot reading was really bad. And I know his YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna shame him. it was just something, it was an experience, you know? Something to laugh about, and if anything, I paid for the cuddle, you know? Because when he left, right before he left, he's like, by the way, hate to say it, but can I have my $20? I'm like, oh, yeah, of course. He's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, no, don't worry. You told me up front. I said I would do it. You did it. So I gave him the $20, and that was it. But and I told myself, I'm like, I'm not mad, because he still had to come here. Train tickets cost money, his time, and he still tried. And it's like, if I'm paid to perform at a wedding, and I have a price, I used to perform violin at weddings. And for whatever reason that day, I make a lot of mistakes, and the notes sound bad. They're going to be angry or like, oh wow, that was really sucky. But they still have to pay me. I still did it. I still tried. It's live performance, and anything could go wrong during a live performance. That was a live performance. So I'm totally, like, I was not upset about the whole thing. Like, even if it was $50 or $100, I probably still, I really feel for freelancers in that way. You know what I mean? Not thousands, but you know, $50, $20, that's fine. Well, oh, so this is what happened. So yeah, we're laying down. He's like, yeah, I don't ever do it. Keeps my energy good. He's like, you should try it. I'm like, oh no. Oh no, I'm raging over here. I'm like, do you see what I eat on YouTube? That makes my hormones flying everywhere. I'm like, and good thing I'm married to someone who loves to please. And I enjoy pleasing too. Like, sometimes I crave just like touching and holding and feeling. But the food really, I've noticed, I've never been so horny in my life until I became a mukbanger. And it's sad because I really have to hold it in because I have to be all professional. But I'm also a real person and people like my realness. So I'm telling you, I'm freaking horny all the time. Okay? All the time. All this food, it's affecting me like no other. Now, I've never talked to any other mukbangers, well, about this. No, because they're all girls, and girls don't want to talk about that. Oh, no. 2 guys I have talked to that do mukbangs. One of them kind of does them, you know, once a week, twice a week. But he told me it doesn't affect him, so it must just be me. Yeah, because I brought it up to him. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like a rabbit. It's time to make some babies. Ow. I chomped on my lip. Ow. Don't you hate when you do that? So. Oh. Let's turn on my camera. Ouch, it stings. I'm still hungry. Oh my god, I'm bleeding. I don't want to pass out in the middle of my show. And if I eat, I feel like the food will go into my blood. Oh, no, I'm bleeding. Don't look at me. I think it will clot on its own in the mouth because that's what it's supposed to do. Oh my god, I'm gonna pass out in the middle of my show. This is not gonna be good. I'm still hungry. I want to finish this, and the cheese ravioli is really good. This is really good. The meatball, the chicken part, everything is good. There's nothing here that I don't like. Oh, well now let me just keep talking. Oh my god, if I pass out, you're gonna see me pass out. I'm so dramatic. I'm telling you though, I do have a passing out problem. I can't even get my blood pressure ticket. Ew. Okay, so so we're laid in bed, right? And he, well, immediately, just from like him touching me or like putting his arm around me, I'm like, whoop. Literally, and he sees it and he touches it. He's like, oh my gosh. And he goes like this. He's like, oh, because then we talked about like how many partners we've had, how many things we've done. Because I told him, I'm like, I can count them on my hands. I'm not a very like banging hoe out there. I've had my phase. Well, intercourse, I mean, I can count on my hands, definitely. There's very few people. Probably one hand. Well, let me think really hard. Five. Oh, that I bottom for. Okay, top. Five. And 4 of those 5 are the same person. So 6 people I've had intercourse with. And then just like, you know, making out, kissing, everything in between. Probably 10. So it's not common for me. He, on the other hand, he was like, oh, probably in New York at least 200. I'm like, good thing there's good thing, because I asked him to before he came over. I'm like, well, I told him up front, I'm like, I do not want to do any of that stuff. I don't want to, even though I like a good BJ, but I just didn't want, I really don't want, I don't want to take it too far. I just want to be with someone and cuddle. I wasn't looking for that. He told me he had 200, but yeah, before he came over, I'm like, when's the last time you tested, by the way? Because I don't want to bring any more surprises back to my husband. So, but I didn't do anything other than, well, what I'm about to tell you. So, anyway, so he told me 200, and then, so he's like feeling me, examining me, and he's like, this has to be the thickest, maybe besides one person or 2 other people. And then I'm like, and that's why I asked him, I said, well, how many people have you seen in you? He's like, oh, at least 200. And I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah, this is not normal. I'm like, oh. Orland tells me all the time, but I'm just like, oh, shush, you're my husband, because you just like it. And, you know, like, when I look at things on the internet, I don't feel like I'm like those people. But those people on the internet are the very slim. Elizabeth Warren, the top slice of the dicks. It's very rare to have something this long, okay? It's not, or even this long. That's, you know, and that's why they're on the internet, because they can show it off. Most average people are not. I think the average is like 5 inches or 4 inches, 4.5. 4 or 5, somewhere in there, which is like the size of this phone. And I feel like I am. I feel like I'm average. But he was like, no. And he's like, for you, it's the thickness. And I'm like, well, I know that. So I'm like, okay. So I know he's not just saying it to make me feel good because he's a fan or something. And he's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta know the thickness thing because I've been, of those 5 people, 5, bottom 5, top, I was thicker than all of them. But it's not as thick as you're thinking. It's not like this or anything. But it's enough to be like, oh, definitely something's going on. Hi, Mom, if you're watching this video. My mom doesn't watch my channel. My dad watches my channel. Oh my God. I don't care. Oh my God. On Twitter, Diana Ross's daughter, I didn't know who she was. I tweeted, who's this woman? Help me, you guys. And people replied like, how dare you ask such a thing? Like, people were mad that I didn't know who this woman was. Oh, I still don't know her last name. Something Ross. Diana Ross's daughter. She's so funny and so full of life. Just, I feel like being in her presence, you're gonna be happy. I like Diana Ross's daughter. Here we go. Let's find her. I said, does anyone know who this woman is? What's her handle? And people are like rolling their eyes and saying, oh my God, how dare you ask such a thing. Her name is Tracy Ellis Ross, an American actress and television host. She's known for her lead roles in the comedy television series Girlfriends and Backlash, and is the daughter of actress, Motown recording artist Diana Ross and her ex-husband, Robert Ellis Silberstein. So Diana Ross was before my time, and I've never seen Girlfriends or Backlash, but I saw a meme of her buying shoes and like, and then walking with her bag of shoes like, look what I got. And that just brought so much joy to me, like just I don't know, like I want to be her friend. Anyways, I'm only bringing this up because she made a tweet that I watched that was like, here are the 5 tips for having a happy life. I'll play them for you. She's not going to copyright me, is she?
2.
Oh.
Come on, girls, work with me. 5 commandments for staying young. 1. Giggle as much as possible. 2. Get your sleep. Gotta get your sleep. People say sleep when you're dead. I don't agree. Sleep when you're tired. That's what you do if you can. Drink so much water. Like, seriously. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. 4. Have as much sex as possible. Sorry, Mom, but it's true. Brings out the best in your skin. And 5, love with a full and open heart. You'll stay young forever, I swear. Come on, girls, work with me.
Beautiful. I love her. And then I laughed when, yeah, people were like, excuse me, how'd you ask that? People are tweeting me this right now. They're like they're embarrassed for me. Look at this. Oh, Jesus, fix it right now. Oh, Jesus, fix it. Yeah, people are mad. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Anyway, well, don't come for me. I'm sorry. Well, anyways, I only bring that up because she says, have as much sex as you can. Sorry, Mom's watching. But it comes to a point where it's like, you don't have to go into the details about your parents, but your parents did it to make you. So you don't want to talk about it with your parents. I don't even want to think about my parents doing it. I don't want to have them thinking about me exploring my body with other people and my husband or what. Even if I was married to a woman and I was making children, I just don't want to talk about that with them. At least that's how my relationship with my parents are. You don't talk about that. So that's why when I said like, hi Dad, if you're watching this video, oh my God, it's embarrassing, but oh well, I'm gonna be Tracy Ross and say ha ha ha. It made life fun. It was really fun. And I got a I'm gonna get so demonetized. Let's just say like finished with the hand. And I was like, wow. So I'm like, well, that's what I paid for. My $20 was for a handshake. And I just laid there and like, he just pleased me. And I was like, wow. And there was nothing else besides that. So that's all I wanted. Well, I wanted the tarot reading, okay? And the tarot reading was bad. Maybe that was his way of making up for me. But he still charged, but I still paid. But so it's okay. And don't you dare report me to the police for paying someone. No. You can see our transactions. You can see all spelled out. All right. I actually took a photo of. Did I? No, I didn't. Actually, I asked him not to. I'm like, can I see your phone, by the way? Make sure you're not recording this experience. Don't put it on any websites. He's like, he gave me his phone. He's like, if it makes you comfortable, you can hold it or look at it. I'm like, okay. So that was nice. He was a nice person. He was very, not looking to make a scandal or anything. But that was a nice little booster upper. That I'm bigger than average. That's nice. Not like I care, but it's nice. And yeah. How's my lip? We're gonna check my. Everyone's roasting me for not knowing Diana Ross. Oh, it stopped. Let's have more bites. Yay! Actually, I was talking to a YouTuber the other day. Like a week or two ago. I'm not gonna say his name. He's not in the mukbang community. You don't even know who he is. There's a million YouTubers, so not gonna give any detail. Oh, there's arugula in here. But he told me like he thought I was cute, had a cute face, and I'm like, oh, you like chubby boys? He's like, I actually don't care about body. I'm attracted to personality, intelligence, and an attractive face, which you have. I'm like, oh. Because he's like, people can lose weight at any time, and it really doesn't matter. And this guy's a little older than me. Early 30s, I think. Mid or late 30s. He's somewhere in his 30s. If he's late 30s, he looks amazing for late 30s, but... he's a big YouTuber. And we talked on the phone. He gave me his number first. This was through Instagram DMs. Anyways, I only bring this up because we were talking about cuddling. He was drinking, by the way, so that's maybe why he did it. He was very open with me about his life and what he likes to do and the type of guys he likes and blah blah blah. And but he was alone. It's not like he was at a party. He was drunk coming home from a party. He's like, I've always wanted to talk to you. I'm like, why have you never? He goes, you're very intimidating. I'm like, really? He goes, you are very intimidating. I'm like, how? He's like, your numbers, your viewers, your followers, your success. You're very, not aggressive. What word did he use? Polarizing? I think he did. He's like, you're a very polarizing personality that, could go real bad. Like, and I'm like, oh, you thought I would like expose you for talking about me? He said, no, not that. It's just I was nervous for you to feel that rejection by you. And I'm like, really? Did I just say I was horny or not? I would do something with this plant right now. Like Harvey Weinstein. Ah! Oh my God, I did not make that joke. The Harvey Weinstein in the plant, the pot. If anything, I'm the one who gets rejected for my size. I don't care what you are, what you look like, or how big or small you are, what color your skin is, or I would do the plant, like Harvey Weinstein. Oh my God, people are gonna roast me for that. I'm not, ew, no, I'm not like, listen, what I just tell you, I can count them on my hands. It's all in my head. And I told him, I'm like, I'm a hoe in my head. And he's like, I'm a hoe in real life. I'm like, oh. And this YouTuber, oh my God, I don't want people figuring out who he is. He's in a relationship. I really can't say anything else. People are gonna start figuring out who it is. He's in a relationship, and they're different sizes, body figures. It was just weird for him to say he was intimidated by me. Meanwhile, he's a bigger YouTuber. Like, what? I don't know. Do I seem intimidating to you guys? I'm gonna expose you with my tea kettle. You guys, that's a whole little thing I do just for exposing people that already do things. I don't search for things and pull things out of people's closets. Everyone is allowed to have their secrets. I'm not here outing people. I could. I know some people on YouTube who claim to be straight and they're not. I'm not going to tell you who they are and what, I'm not here for that. I'm not evil, all right? I only react. I'm like, when I do those tea time videos, I'm just reacting to what someone already did, and all the information is already there, pretty much. Besides, like, they're doing something. By the way, here's an email they sent me which kind of like disproves what they're trying to tell you. And it's usually to stand up for someone else. The Shook Bank situation, the Pig ASMR situation, Veronica Wang situation, the Eat with Q situation. Like, the situations where I'm trying to roast people, like, most of the time, reacted to something already out there. So, all the time, I don't just wake up and be like, let me just talk about someone. So anyways, so it's just weird that he was intimidated by me, but that's what he said. But he said he just wanted to cuddle with me one day. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Do not cut my lip. Wow, looks like I barely ate anything. I did. Let's have... This is my favorite thing on the menu, I think. Mmm. Oh, that's coming out of the ew. Sorry. One of the ends of the table, the legs, there's like stuffing coming out. Oh, I think there's water. Oh, that's damaged wood. It's all powdery. Interesting. Wow, that is so good. Ooh. So that's my story. And then he left. I offered to walk him to the subway. He's like, oh my God, you're such a gentleman. I'm like, that's what I would do. And and then I just waved goodbye. I walked him out the front door. He's like, wow, you're such a sweet person. I'm like, oh, thank you. And I closed the door and I was like, whoa, that felt good. And I went straight to sleep. And it was fun. It was very like PG for adults. PG for adults. R-rated for the kids, but PG for the adults. You know, just enough where it's a little tingle and a little cuddly. And got a really interesting experience out of it. Got some compliments. I got a bad tarot reading, but the guy was nice. So, honestly though, now I don't want to get any tarot readings. Now, honestly, I'm just like, now I don't want to discourage anyone. You might get a good one, or maybe it's not even him. It must have been my guardian angels. They're really guarded. My guardian angels, not only do they guard me, but they guard them fucking selves. So they don't tell any little spirits. They don't give the cards information. It was so, I don't even know what he was talking about. Like, it almost sounded like just generic stuff. I don't know. And that's what he does for a living. Because I asked him, like, what do you do for a living? Like, what do you do? He's like, this. I'm like, oh. He said he works for a hotline or a website. And he said most of his stuff is really good. He's like, there's people I talked to on the phone and they're like, oh my God, how'd you know that? It must have just been me. Maybe he was nervous because it was me and I'm a YouTuber and he's it very well could have been that. That's why I'm not saying his name, and I don't want to like make him feel bad. I feel like he probably did. I wish it would freaking beep when it's done. Like I look up and it's just cut off. That's really not nice. I have to like be like Veronica Wang, look at the viewfinder the whole time. Make sure it should go beep 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 beep, so I know to like shut my mouth. I kept talking. Oh my God. Let's have a linguine again. Linguine. So linguine is a little thicker and flatter than spaghetti, but still smaller than fettuccine. Fettuccine, linguine, spaghetti. This has more of like a sour. I like this maybe because there's meat in there. But this I think is my fave. The fettuccine. Fettuccine. So yeah guys, that's what happened. I'm being honest. Oh. Peace out right now. Oh. I got my D pleased and now I get my stomach pleased. Oh. Oh my God. Wow. So that's what happened. And I was like, well, it's fun. I'm having fun. Very, you know, innocent fun. There's nothing, it's not like I'm having like unprotected beep 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 with a million people doing drugs and uh-oh. It was a handshake. Actually, I know another YouTuber who's gay, who's also in a relationship. Oh my God. And he was like, he told me like in the gay world we call them handshakes. I'm like, it appears so. That's all it is. It's their way of saying hello, how are you? Oh my gosh, you would think I'm such a hoe, but I'm not. I can count them on one hand. One hand. And in my head, I'm like, wow, I kind of wish it was more, especially when I was younger and I was allowed to be crazier. Now, I mean, I am married. I'm deeply in love with Orlin, and he's deeply in love with me. And I'm very, very happy with my relationship. I'm very content. I would do anything for him. I literally am not moving to New York City because he didn't want to. All right? I want to make him happy. I love him. I freaking love him. I want his life to be happy and exciting and healthy and joyful. Oh my God, I miss him. I'm gonna cry. You know, so I really wanted to move to Manhattan. I love the city, but I want him to be happy too, and he doesn't like the city. So we're not moving here. And we have dreams about, you know, having our own house, our own home. We've never had a home. We've lived in such crazy places in Mexico and Colombia, and at his parents' house and my parents' house. And we got an apartment in Florida, and it was just... I'm happy I made my third channel. This third channel is going to change your lives, and I would love to have a home with him one day. And it's for both of us. It's not my house. It's not his. It's both of our house. We both have to be happy. And I love New York, and I feel like it's so exciting here, but at the same time is, I won't be happy knowing that he's unhappy, you know, so. Oh, excuse me, I miss my baby. I haven't seen him for how many weeks now? 3? 4? I wish he was here experiencing this with me. I wouldn't have to get a handshake. I would get everything from him. Oh. I wish he was experiencing this with me. But here's the thing. I want to go to a Broadway show. I want to go to the orchestra. He doesn't like those things. So it's just... I have to please myself, knowing that I have someone waiting for me at home and vice versa, and I'm waiting for him, you know. And you would think, too, you'd think from all of our separations, from visa runs, from the deportation, from literally being forced out of each other's lives from the government. I was not allowed to, and he couldn't just leave. You know, you'd think after all that, I would stop traveling alone, but it just kind of happened this way. I'm actually here for business. I'm here to collaborate with 2 other people. You already saw one, well, you saw my ex-boyfriend. You know, it's also part of my business. The traveling makes my videos fun. I just... Oh, you'd think I wouldn't do anymore, considering I don't have to now. It's not for legal reasons. Oh, you're not a resident. You have to go do a visa run so you can come back into the country. No. It's just my work requires travel sometimes, and I'm not complaining. I'm having so much fun. From the food, to the view, from the cute apartment, to the random handshake and terrible tarot reading, from seeing my ex-boyfriend and being with, you know, his friends, and I am just getting started. I have something big planned tonight, which you guys are going to be like shook from. I have something big planned tomorrow afternoon and the evening, and then Saturday and Sunday I have big collabs, and then Monday I go home. So, one more bite of, let's do this. This was my favorite. Mmm. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Peace out, Girl Scout. This was really fun connecting with you guys. This was the best meal of New York so far. Everything was good. And I'm gonna finish the salad so I can poop. They should have given me more. They probably did. And the guy probably didn't pick it up. I almost bit my lip again. Clearly my body doesn't know how to eat or chew salad. I never eat salad. I actually might go for a little walk now while this is rendering and get another big salad somewhere. I just thought of Jenna Marbles now. I don't know why. I just thought of Jenna Marbles being eaten out. And not by her boy. By a woman. I don't know why. I just imagined that. Oh. Jenna Marbles being eaten out by a woman. I don't even know why that came into my head, but it did. See, this is why I need to keep quiet, but I don't know. I say what I say. Oh, yeah. Jenna Marbles' boy is cute. Julian. Whew. He's lost a lot of weight though. I think he does a lot of vegan stuff. I don't know if he is 100%, but he looks good. I mean, he looks healthy, so I'm not saying he looks bad. I'm just saying I've noticed it. And he's probably like, Nikocado's gained a lot of weight. So no. I'm just saying. I think he's very attractive. Both skinny and unskinny. Same with Mike Rizzi, or his boyfriend. Ooh, his boyfriend. Ooh, they're such an attractive couple. I don't think they like me. I follow both of them, and I'll leave a comment and no acknowledgement. I've left a few by now. And you don't follow me? Yeah, I don't think they like me. I'm too dramatic for them. I don't know. It's fine, my life goes on. Rejected. Or maybe they just haven't seen my comments. I don't know. I don't get that many comments though, so. They saw them. They saw them, but it's okay. Well, everybody, I should get going. It's a very long video. Ah, what a wonderful way to... This is my first meal of the day, by the way. It's 2:30. I started filming at 1. No, I made my order at 12 or 12:30. This was a 3-hour process. Plus, I have to clean up. There's another hour. Edit. There's 2 more hours. Let it upload. There's a couple... 5 hours. I have to get going. Bye. Every day, working, eating, yay. Everyday videos. And I'm doing something very special tonight, so don't think I'm deprived or anything. No. I am doing something so amazing tonight, and you guys are going to be involved because I'm going to record it. So, I'm so excited. I think you guys are going to be excited too. So, anyways, without any other words to say, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed your food if you ate with me. Come to New York City and have some Italian food. Oh, delicious. This was the best. The fettuccine, I swear, and this is the cheesy ravioli. Oh, the meatballs were good. The chicken parm was good. The lingua, everything was good. So, wow. Check out yesterday's video too. Link down below at the top of the description. Don't forget to see me eat my first New York City pizza and tell you the story of how I got here. So, without further ado, goodbye. Oh my god, this was so good. Hopefully I'm monetized after all this stuff I said.